万物互联是我们对物联网时代的畅想。那么接下来，这家公司用四两拨千斤的方式，已经构建了全球最大的物联网。让我们欢迎 Nodle 项目。
Nodle has always been connecting the Internet of Things. I'm building networks that makes communications possible across all countries and all peoples at all times. All along, our vision has been to connect the planet for free, connecting people to the things they care about most. Today, we have the world's largest wireless network. Since the founding of Nodle, we've been committed to building a new generation of mobile networks built on top of the global smartphone infrastructure. We're really fascinated in finding ways to connect people through the combination of technology and innovation. We're not just building a single app, we're building an entire network. And we're using innovation to foster cooperation among many different stakeholders. We're using data and software to build a safer, privacy-centric Internet of Things. Nodle's creating a new economic model for the shared Internet. I'm Jay Goldberg. I'm from Nodle, and at Nodle, we're building the world's biggest wireless network. A few years ago, we noticed two big trends. There are billions of smartphones in the world, and there are billions and billions and growing numbers of devices that need to be connected. We found a way to combine those to create a wireless network to unlock the full potential of the Internet of Things. Right? Internet of Things, or IoT, I imagine many of you are familiar with this. This is the idea that we've already connected all the people on the planet. The next stage of the evolution of technology is to connect all the things. And this is a really powerful concept. There's immense economic value and potential for positive social impact available in IoT if we could just get it to work. The problem is, it's really hard to connect all the things. It's fragmented, it's complicated, it's expensive. And IoT brings with it a whole new set of security and privacy challenges. At Nodle, we've built a solution to these problems. We've built a network that's easy to use, it's global, it's orders of magnitude less expensive than other alternatives, and it's secure, protecting our privacy and your data. The way that we think about it is, just like Airbnb is the world's biggest hotel company, but doesn't own any real estate, and Uber and Didi are the world's biggest transportation companies, but they don't own any cars. Nodle's building the world's biggest wireless network without building any hardware. No base stations, no antennas, no cables. We've done it all in software. And this gives us an immense competitive advantage. Everybody else in the world who's trying to do this has a hardware problem. And we've done this entirely in software. Right? The way it works is we have software that we incentivize app developers and others to install in their apps. We've done this in a way that doesn't hurt user experience, right? It's fully permissioned, it doesn't steal personal data, it doesn't hurt your battery life. But what it is able to do is run in the background and connect with all the ambient devices in the vicinity. And it stitches these together into a global, seamless mesh network, right? And this isn't sort of a theoretical PowerPoint exercise. This is real today. This is the Nodle network today. Right? When we presented at the C-Land event a few months ago, I had a map of North America. As you can see today, Nodle is pretty close to global. We're in 80 countries already, pulling down an immense amount of data. The network is growing very nicely. Right? And I really want to focus in on that word network. Right? We're not a single-purpose piece of software. We're a network with an API on top of it that lets people build functionality to do all kinds of things. Right? Our customers are coming to us with all kinds of new uses and problems to solve. And when you start adding up all the things that they're talking about, all the ways that they want to use our network, it's an immense opportunity. And I continue to be amazed and surprised by some of the things that people are asking to do on our network. Just to give a few examples, we're helping consumer electronics companies help their users find lost devices. Right? We're working with manufacturers and shipping companies and logistic companies to increase asset intensity and reduce fuel consumption. One of the things our customers have asked us most for in the year we've been operating is security. So we've just unveiled our security suite that secures the IoT all the way down to the device level, from the smallest devices like a wearable, which has your personal data on it, all the way up to infrastructure and energy projects. And all of this is built with a privacy model that gives users, not Nodle, complete control over who has access to the data. We're also working on a number of social and ESG initiatives, things like smart cities. So for instance, we're working with the city of Paris to improve their parks. We're working with traffic planners to reduce traffic congestion and reduce air pollution. And we're helping another partner build a global weather network that captures hyper-local, real-time weather data and then feeds that back to scientists and governments to confront the realities of climate change. This kind of network wouldn't even be possible without something like Nodle in existence. So we're Nodle. We're building a network for the Internet of Things. Thank you. 谢谢.
好，我们把掌声送给 Jay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's start our Q&A. 进行我们的问答环节，同时提醒我们的观众朋友可以拿你们的打分器开始打分。Do you have questions?
Yeah, you mentioned secure, of course, which is the main issue, as you say, people asking. But, you know, the hackers are very sophisticated today. It's not, I mean, it's countries, it's organizations, etc. So just say secure doesn't make me feel secure. So you have to say more than say it is secure.
So we're able to cryptographically sign every device that is running our software. So just like you have a website and you have HTTP or HTTPS, right? A website that's running HTTPS is more secure because it has a signed cryptographic certificate that's associated with it. We could do that for individual devices. Even on the hard part here, and where we've done a lot of the work, is being able to do it on like a low-powered IoT device that's running on a battery. Doing that is actually really hard, especially if you want that battery to last for a long time. Some of these batteries have to last for years. And so we found a low-power way to do the full cryptographic suite and secure the device, and so it has a signature, and so you know who actually owns that device without compromising the life of that device.
You are patent?
We have patents. That one we're working on. We have patents already around networking algorithms for fault-tolerant or delay-tolerant networking and peer-to-peer communications.
Professor Bentley.
You kind of mentioned in passing that you incentivize users and developers. Can you explain how you do that?
So we have a reward mechanism that's built on top of the blockchain. That reward mechanism, it's a complex algorithm that rewards the app developer or the partner for the significance of the data they're sending us. So for instance, if data is coming in a sparse area where there's not a lot of coverage, or it's a new device, or something that we're looking for that hasn't been seen before, that is weighted more highly and gets rewarded more. Right?
Okay, but reward in what sense? I mean, am I given candies? Am I given money?
Money, yes.
What? Money. We have a coin. We reward people with a coin, and that is eventually going to be transferable into cash.
So you're working on it, or it exists?
The coin exists.
So,
the coin exists.
So you know, we've got this nice global map of everybody. I see India's really got into it.
Yeah.
What are they actually? Are they actually making money from this?
A little bit, yes. It's in a coin. We haven't officially started launching, making that coin exchangeable. But in some cases,
I'm just wondering about you know, how. Who's paying for it? Where's the money coming from?
Right now, we have paid. The money comes from largely from enterprises who want to pay to use the network, right? So consumer electronics companies, whatever the use case, they pay us into the system, and then we use that to reward the app developers.
Okay, right. So you have paying customers. And
yes.
They're the enterprises. So can you give us examples of who they are?
So for instance, we're working with a large European railway company, right, to track all of their spare parts and tools. Right? As you imagine, it gets easy to get lost around the network. We're helping them keep track of it, and it's immense cost savings. We're working with another company that makes shipping pallets, you know, those wooden shipping pallets. There's 6 billion of them in the world today, and right now there's no way to track them. It economically doesn't make sense to put a cellular module on that, and so they're using a very low-cost tracker, which we supply them with, that lets them keep track of it and start finding lost pallets.
I'm very motivated by this idea of coin too.
Okay.
Very interested. Do we have other questions? Yin 教授.
You have mentioned a lot of technologies such as mesh network, security, and blockchain. So which one is the most important in Nodle?
At heart, the Nodle is
and we only have 1 minute left, so.
Got it. At heart, Nodle is a networking company, and it's around networking protocols and networking algorithms. And then the other things are tools that help us build the complete solution.